Romeo and Juliet, Episode 2, A Masked Love, A Hidden Danger. What if the greatest love story ever told began with a lie? What if your heart chose the one person it was forbidden to love? In a city torn by hatred, one kiss has lit a flame. But in Verona, love is never without danger. The morning after the Capulet ball dawns quiet but not calm. Romeo has vanished into thought, his mind and heart stolen by a girl whose name he now knows, Juliet. A Capulet, the daughter of his family's sworn enemy. Benvolio and Mercutio, being aware of his new obsession, search for their friend, Mercutio. Ever the jester, mocks Romeo's lovesick state. He is wise, and on my life hath stolen him home to bed. But Romeo is far from sleep. He's wandered beneath Juliet's balcony, driven by a pull he cannot explain. And there the world shifts again. Juliet appears above, lit by moonlight. Unaware he watches, she speaks to the stars. O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. And in a moment that defies time he answers, Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo. A promise, to hearts stripped of name and lineage. Alone in the night, they vow what others would die to prevent, to love, no matter the cost. With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls thee. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage ye. Have you ever fallen so fast, so deep, that the world around you disappeared? Would you risk everything for someone you barely knew but felt you'd known forever? Tell us in the comments. By morning, Romeo is no longer the boy who wept for Rossellini. He is a man with purpose. And that purpose is Juliet. He rushes to Friar Lawrence, a holy man, a healer, a mentor. Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here. The friar is stunned. Yesterday, Romeo pined for Rossellini. Today, he begs to marry Juliet. But he sees something rare in Romeo's eyes, truth, and perhaps a chance to end the feud through love. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love. He agrees, but warns, move wisely. Meanwhile, Mercutio and Benvolio wander the streets, still searching, still laughing. But the mood turns dark when Tybalt arrives. Juliet's cousin, furious from the ball, burning for revenge. Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. But Romeo refuses to fight. Tybalt, I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. Tybalt is confused, Mercutio, disgusted. He takes up the sword in Romeo's place, and the streets of Verona echo with steel once more. Romeo tries to stop them. Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up. But fate is cruel. Tybalt's blade strikes deep. Mercutio stumbles, gasping. A plague go both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. He dies. Romeo, broken by guilt and fury, can no longer hold back. He draws his sword. Either thou or I or both must go with him. And in one blinding moment, Tybalt falls. Silence. Have you ever lost control, so blinded by rage or grief you became someone else? Share your thoughts below. Romeo, once a lover, is now a killer, and Verona will not forget. Prince Aeschylus returns. Benvolio pleads Romeo's case. Tybalt had slain Mercutio. Romeo slew him in his revenge. Justice is complicated. Romeo is spared death, but banished. Immediately we do exile him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste. Exile. For a newlywed, it is a death of its own. Yes, newlywed. For before the duel, Romeo and Juliet had wed in secret. In Friar Lawrence's cell, with the nurse as witness, they spoke their vows. Two hearts, one promise. With this ring I thee wed. But that joy now crumbles under the weight of blood. Juliet learns of Tybalt's death and Romeo's role. She weeps, not for Tybalt, but for Romeo's fate. O serpent heart, hid with a flowering face. And yet, love wins over grief. She chooses Romeo. The nurse brings him to her that night, one final night before he flees to Mantua. In the quiet of her chamber, they share their first and last true moments of peace. It was the nightingale, and not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. But dawn cannot be denied. And so, Romeo goes, a fugitive, a husband, a marked man. And Juliet, her trials are only beginning. Her father, Lord Capulet, unaware of her secret marriage, demands she wed Paris within days. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise. Juliet refuses. He rages. Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. Her mother turns away. Even the nurse, once her ally, tells her to marry Paris. Alone, betrayed, Juliet turns to Friar Lawrence. If all else fail, myself have power to die. And there, a desperate plan is born. A potion. A sleep so deep it mimics death. A message to Romeo. A chance to escape it all. But will fate be kind? Or will one misstep end it all? What would you do in Juliet's place? Betray your love? Or risk death for a chance to be with him? Tell us in the comments. Because next time in episode 3 of Veil of Death, A Kiss of Hope, Juliet will take the vial, and everything will change. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens when love dares to defy fate.